Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, where we are currently doing a little bit of repair work, but we also need to head somewhere new, right? So let's head up over, I think, this direction. This should, I believe, be indicating, when they're colored like this, I believe that this might indicate that there is a contract for this. When they're not colored, I think that just indicates that we have, like, this is part of a story mission, I think. If I'm understanding this UI correctly. Let's find out. We're going to travel up here. If it's not colored, I believe that we can just see what contracts are there because we're close enough. But let's see. So we're about to find out here. It's a little strange that the UI element wasn't explained, but sure, let's find out. So let's hop into here and quest, a dragon in sheep's clothing. So that is a quest. Is that different from what we already have, or have we already picked this up? We've already picked this up. Okay, so yes, that confirms that that is indeed exactly how that UI element works. Perfect. So that seems fine, and we need to do this. I don't even remember what this is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Our target is Steiner again. Well, we're going to have some pretty decent pay from this, I guess. Sure, that seems fine. Okay, so our tonnage limit is 340. Now, I'm going to get rid of the Hatamoto Chi here, and the Cyclops and the Crusader. We're going to start this completely from scratch here, and we're going to drive our AS-70 Atlas. This mech is extraordinarily potent, so we'll definitely do that. I normally don't like Atlases, but in this game, they're very good. So let's see what we've got going on here next. We're probably going to go for, like, our Highlander here. And then we've still got some pretty decent tonnage. So if we went for the Mauler and the Cyclops, where would that put us at? We have 60 tons. Okay, so if we drop this down to an 80-tonner, like our Charger here, then we would have, at this point, 70 tons. So we could have this be something like the Grasshopper. It's definitely not ideal, and that Grasshopper needs to be painted. So let's do it. He's in here somewhere. I passed it. I passed it again. I have not seen the Grasshopper yet. I'm apparently very bad at this. Okay, I'm sure you're very upset. It's right here. Perfect. So we're going to paint this mech, and we do need to grab our blue color. So let's grab that from, like, this Cyclops. So we're just going to copy that. It's 1274B6, apparently. So let's hop in here, and we're going to have this be the secondary color, at least for now, with the tertiary color being this kind of a goldish color. Hang on, that was the secondary color. I intended paste. There we go. I intended for that to be the tertiary color. Okay, something kind of like this for now. And then the primary color, of course, white. Actually, that kind of works. Let's do it. So we can now deploy this now that this is in a reasonable color scheme, and let's do so. I have no idea what this mission is. It's been a really long time since we accepted this, I'm sure. But we'll find out.
Attention.
It is very dark.
Mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We've been given call signs matching the digital signatures of a Davion unit. Now it's time to push forward and destroy the base of the Arcturian guards, which shouldn't be far from your location.
Okay, so that should be pretty spicy. How dark is it? It's reasonably dark, actually. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty decent. We're going to head on up over this direction. We need to destroy a base up here, so that shouldn't be particularly complicated for us to do. Although it's going to take us a while to get there, crawling along at 48 kph. This is the downside of taking the Atlas. It would be, you know, reasonably nice if we were dropped somewhat a little bit closer to our destination here, but presumably there was, like, anti-aircraft fire or something that prevented us from dropping in a little closer. Oh well. Just looking at the temporal aliasing on this windmill blade. Wow. Is that due to TAA or is that due to motion blur? That is very smeary. Okay. I kind of hate that. I actually want to check. Let's see the options here, and we'll go into graphics settings here. So our anti-aliasing mode is in TXAA. That's probably what's happening here. I have ray tracing off just for performance reasons. But, yeah. It's probably the TXAA that's causing that smear. That's almost certainly due to temporal anti-aliasing. Okay. Yikes. Not a fan. Usually temporal anti-aliasing doesn't fail quite that badly. It's usually not the best in terms of preventing smearing. In fact, it's pretty bad at that, but we can't actually change it, at least not while in-game, which is interesting. Oh well, it doesn't really matter all that much. Let's proceed. So we're about 1,000 meters away now. We're about halfway there. We should be able to see the base as soon as we go up over this rise. Oh yeah. I don't yet see any defenders there, although this might be one. Okay, that's definitely one.
Contact.
Okay, we've got helicopters coming in.
Target acquired.
Okay, let's eliminate these Igors. There's one down.
Target is done.
Okay. Our allies should be able to eliminate those Igors in theory. Just gonna pot shot at this guy.
Target acquired.
Down he
Target
goes.
destroyed.
Okay. Gonna leave that commando be for the
New
time being.
target quick draw. Incoming missile.
I'm gonna target this
Enemy
quick draw.
mech eliminated.
And that commando's down. So it's a quick draw.
Destroyed.
So let's
Incoming
eliminate some of
missile.
these guys. There's an Irby
New
here.
target urban mech.
Let's get him taken down nice and quickly. I'm shocked he survived that salvo.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
So they've broken through our rear armor, which is very rude of them. Very rude indeed. Let's take out some of these little guys.
Add
Okay.
one to my score.
Excellent.
Pow,
We took
one
a lot of
down.
damage there, actually. That was a very large amount of focus on us. We need to take down this heavy tank. Okay, he's gone.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Keep at it, everyone.
Acquired.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Oh, one of our guys is stuck way back there.
Incoming missile.
Burn
Okay.
that target down.
Ow.
Just blew a bloody warehouse.
Okay. So at this
Managed
point,
to
we're just
demolish about
demolishing
half
the
of
base,
target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
and we're trying not to attract any attention. That's the idea, anyway. Our allies are currently attacking that charger, although that charger is really close to going down. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
We
Target
got you,
Take out this
boss.
Hunchy, please. Okay. Actually, that's a Highlander. That's not a Hunchy at all. So we're going to
You're
take out that
almost there,
Highlander,
Commander. Only
and we're
25%
working on
of this
demolishing
area
a little bit of
remains.
this base.
New
This
target,
is a
Hunchback.
Hunchy here. Okay. Gonna get in behind him. Okay. Down he
Target
goes.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Unfortunately, there's this Crusader here looking right at us. He just took out our arm. Okay, that's understood. We lost one of our medium lasers. That's not a big deal. We need this Crusader down. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
Okay. So now let's finish off what's left of this base, which is at 7% right now. Cool. Now it's at
Scrap that
4%.
one.
There we go. Let's get out of here before we take any more damage. That initial salvo was a lot, and I think it's mostly because our allies were really far behind us, but we were able to get out of there with only moderate damage. We did lose a We lost a medium laser. I think we also lost an SRM-6. That's not the biggest of deals. We can handle that. As long as we don't lose that Gauss, that's what's important. Or our CT. It was definitely a little awkward that they hit us from the back a lot. Ooh, that's a
You're on your
dervish.
target, Commander.
I ordered our guys to attack the dervish. I am not going to try to get his attention at all. We're mostly just going to evac here. I don't really care about this dervish. Yeah, let's just get out of here. I see an additional
Good
mech
work.
behind us.
The Archer and
We're
Guard
just
base has sustained enough damage. I'd say it's safe to call this mission a success.
Excellent. And down goes that dervish right at the end. Okay, so that all looks good. We are going to have to do some repairs, no doubt about that. That was a lot of damage focused on our Atlas, but mostly it was the rear arc that was the problem there. So we can grab this Crusader, we're going to sell it, almost certainly, and beyond that, what are we interested in grabbing? Well, there's an SRM-6 here. We know that we're going to need at least one of those. A couple of small pulse lasers, we'll take them. Otherwise, we could just grab ourselves, like, this large laser, and then something like, I don't know, a machine gun or two? It doesn't really matter. Actually, I kind of would prefer to have a single heatsink over a machine gun. So we'll do that. The Atlas definitely took some damage, but not too bad as far as cost goes, so that's pretty nice. The Dragon is pleased with your work. After you destroyed the base, we uncovered additional transmissions regarding clandestine Davian envoys traveling into Steiner space. You are to cause a distraction on the target world so our personnel can hack into the Lyran's comm relay in hopes of discerning what the Davian envoy is planning. The distraction we have in mind involves striking a warehouse complex. Several large ice mining halls destined for shipment to water-poor worlds are awaiting pickup there, and another Arcturian Guards battalion is stationed on the premises. Striking this facility will create a distraction that will upset that entire region long enough to let our agents accomplish their mission undetected. Okay, so that seems fine. This is going to be up over here at Bessarabia. Okay, that's noted. We're going to head right on back to Kalenfold because we want to do a little bit of repair work. So let's head on back. Excellent. Generally speaking, the cost of traveling to a repair hub is very much worth it. So let's go ahead and get these repairs completed. So first things first, it's going to be selling this Crusader. Get out of here. And then this Grasshopper, not going to require much. Same with the Charger. Same with the Highlander. All of them took very little damage. The Atlas, on the other hand, that one took a little more. Luckily, we didn't run into any issues here, so that is absolutely fine. The Atlas doesn't generally have heat issues, so I'm not too concerned about upgrading any of this to double heat sinks, although there are two available here. I'm going to grab those. I'm just checking the SRM here. Okay, we didn't actually lose an SRM-6. For some reason, I thought we did, but it was the arm slot that I was seeing. That's fine. So we can just replace the medium laser. That's no big deal. And we could probably also upgrade some of these medium lasers. So I'm going to detach these guys, and I'm going to have these center core medium lasers be the ones that are going to be the highest ranked, right? Because they're the safest. The ones out here, they're the least safe, so we're going to have them be the lower quality lasers. That's going to be the idea. So we're going to do something along the lines of this. So that's going to boost our firepower, that extra little bit there, because, you know, we definitely need more firepower. And while we're at it, we could slot some double heat sinks into these engine heat sinks. I don't expect there to be a significant gain for this. This Atlas runs reasonably cool as it is, but that should be fine. Out of curiosity, do we have SRM Artemis ammo? No. So I'm not going to upgrade to SRM-6 Artemis, although that would definitely be a funny thing to do. But we don't have ammo for SRM Artemis, I don't think. No, we definitely don't, and it's not available on the market. So for now, no Artemis. Okay, so that'll be fine. And everything here looks great. So we'll just let this Atlas get repaired. It definitely got a little banged up. There's no doubt about that. It It's not looking so good, but we'll get there. So we need to head to something like, we could go up to Bessarabia to continue that, or we could come over here to Altenmarkt, where we have a defense contract, and that's a little bit closer, I think. 27 and 34 days? Yeah. Let's head out over this direction. So we see that there's a priority transmission here. We see there's a campaign mission here. We see that there's a raid contract here and here. There's a high reward quest out over this way. We've got a lot of things still to clean up. So let's head to Altenmarkt for now. Excellent. And we'll see what's available here. The real question is, what is the tonnage limit going to be? And that we will certainly find out. Okay, so I wanted to come into... Oh, there's a priority transmission coming in. Oh, that wasn't much time at all. We've got 149 days to do this priority transmission. For now, I'd like to do Rise of the Black Dragon. Okay, so we're going to max out our salvage shares here. And then 1 C-bill payout. It's not going to be a lot, but mostly we're interested in salvage shares. Okay, now the Atlas is still being worked on. This mission would start in 16 days. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wait. So the Atlas is now good to go, and this loading is apparently going to take a bit, so I will be right back. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was like maybe 20 seconds, to be honest. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer than that. But let's get this loaded right on
We
in.
need to protect the Duke's estate and his people from a potential Black Dragon attack. Head up to the rendezvous point and stay frosty. I've heard stories about the Black Dragons. If they're even half true, you should expect a challenge. We're at target location, and not a moment too soon.
Mercenaries, glad to see you made it. We've evacuated as much of the facility as possible, but a lot of people still call this place home. So doing your best to protect it isn't enough. I need your A game, and I need you to execute it with ice-cold precision. Don't let me down.
Now fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Target acquired.
Okay, we've got some VTOLs up over here. There are 20 total enemies, so those VTOLs are not very threatening, but they are
showing enemies nearby.
kind of behind these buildings. Okay,
Target acquired.
so here's a VTOL here.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Okay, sounds good. I'm
Target
just wondering about this
acquired.
Igor. Okay, I don't like the angling here. I think we'll hit this
Let's take
building.
that tank apart.
New target Hunchback.
Okay. Now we can
Target
take down that
destroyed.
Igor. I like it.
Target acquired.
And
Grab
there's
that
this
one.
hunchback. So we'll get a shot into
Enemy
his armor.
contacts have breached the outer perimeter. Make sure they regret that decision, Commander.
Okay. Just working on taking down his CT right now. Not ideal at this moment, but there we go.
Target
Down he
destroyed.
goes. So we've got a
Target acquired.
rifleman right here. He should be able to be taken down quite quickly. Excellent. Down he goes.
Target destroyed.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Oh, there's an assault out over this way.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Okay. So that's 6 out of the 20 enemies. Let's head up over this direction. We know there's an assault mech in the city right now.
Target acquired.
Oh, actually,
New
that's a heavy.
Target Archer.
It's an archer. Doesn't really matter all that much. Let's get rid of that vehicle.
Cell tower destroyed. Switching to emergency channels.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get eyes on this archer. Here he is. Okay.
This mech will be destroyed in no time.
Target acquired.
Well, That's an Atlas there. So let's start working on this guy. A little out of range with those SRMs, but that's understood. Just about through his CT armor already. There we go, we're through the CT armor.
Incoming missile.
Just about got him down. Down he
Target
goes.
destroyed.
Excellent. Next up,
New target.
this archer.
Quick draw. Incoming missile.
Okay.
Target
Down he
destroyed.
goes.
Target acquired.
There's a Manticore heavy tank here. Lighting him up.
Target
that's
destroyed.
gone.
We're on
There's a
it, boss.
Griffin up over here, and where is that quick draw, I'm wondering? Okay, so we're through the
New
armor
target.
there.
Shadowhawk.
That's a Shadowhawk. Quick draw is on the far side, I guess. Okay. Well, we know at this time that there's 9 remaining units, right? We just have to keep this above 100 or above 0 at this point.
That reactor's about to go.
Of course it is. We need to go that route.
I have ejected and left the battle.
Okay. So we need to head up over this direction. There are some enemies up on the far side
Target
here.
acquired.
There's a Patton tank. Oh, hello.
Targeted mech has lost a component. No mercy.
Okay, so this is a Shadowhawk here. Let's take him right on down. Awkward angling, but it's fine. He's trying to DFA us, but it's not going to happen.
Target
Taking
destroyed.
heavy damage.
Okay. So let's head up over this way next. Garrison's still at 78%,
Enemy
so we're doing
reinforcements
pretty well
spotted
there.
in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
There's only 7 remaining enemies, and we see at least 5 of them. So here's that quick draw. We damaged his leg there. And down he
Target
goes.
destroyed.
Excellent. And then there were 6. I see 4 mechs in a vehicle as of right now. So I'm going to head up over here.
New target Dervish.
We're going to start taking down this dervish.
Target
But there's
acquired.
also this javelin right here.
Hostiles are focusing on the facilities. Engage the hostiles to draw them off the buildings.
Oh, we're on it.
Target down.
Nice. That must be that javelin going down. I like it. Down goes the
Target
dervish.
destroyed. New target
Actually, the
javelin.
javelin
kill,
didn't go down.
Commander.
There it goes.
That mech is going critical.
So we see a javelin and a commando.
Copy.
I'm sending our
Engage
guys
commando
after that
target.
javelin, and I'm going after the commando. There are 3 remaining enemies. We see 2 of them. So there's still an enemy out there somewhere, and I'm not sure where. So we're going to go
New
around the edge
target,
of the city here,
commando.
and looking for this commando. Here he is. Okay, we're through his CT.
My mech is going
Target
critical.
Down he
destroyed.
goes.
Oscurito.
Now for this javelin. He was jumping, but now we don't have a good visual on him. The real question is, where's that 20th unit at?
I've lost a component.
There goes the
I
javelin.
must fight on.
Target acquired.
I don't know where this battle master is, but it's out here somewhere. It's off this way? Ah, okay. He is way out there. Well, let's see what we can get done there. Our right torso is currently exposed, so that's noted. It's kind of good that we're in the back line because of that.
New target Battlemaster.
And this guy is definitely optimized for fighting short range with a PPCX, small pulse lasers, and SRM6 stream. Yeah, he wants to fight short range. We can sit back with our Gauss rifle and be relatively safe. Assuming that our lance mates successfully engage him. Okay, there he is. He's behind that outcropping.
Lead unit tracking unknown mercenary runs.
Like I said, we're just going to sit here and snipe him with our Gauss rifle for right now. In fact, I'm going to start backing off pretty soon. Cool. He's taking heavy armor damage.
Lead unit receiving heavy fire.
Indeed he is. Okay, we're
Nice
closing in, but
headshot.
he is gone.
Destroyed.
Good work.
I like it.
The Black Dragon forces have been depleted, and it sounds like the Duke is safe.
Cool. So relatively minor damage to us, but with the armor breach on the right torso there, it could have been significantly worse than that. That torso is where our Gauss rifle is stored, so I did not want to risk that. Gauss rifles, remember, if they're destroyed, explode, and we definitely don't want that happening. So we've got access to this Battle Master, which we're going to sell, to be honest. We can take these SRM6 streams, we can never have too many SRM6s, and there's a good small pulse laser here too. So we'll take all of that. That sounds excellent. Okay, so I want to head back to repair, so we're going to head to Meacham. We're going to get this repairing done, and then next episode, we're going to do this priority transmission. So that should be fine. Eventually, we'll run out of priority transmissions, and we'll just do the standard transmissions. And then we'll run out of those, and the series will end. But the question is, when will that be? It's not yet. So the Atlas didn't actually take any significant internal damage, no crits, so that is fantastic. Highlander and the Charger and the Grasshopper didn't even take any damage at all. This Battlemaster I'm going to sell. There we go. And otherwise, we are good to go. So at this point, we can do this priority transmission. There's also a regular transmission here. Interesting. Well, we will deal with these in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Andy McGard, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.